Hello, it's Rafkin bringing you a game of Black Ops TDM on the map Villa, and today I want to talk about a couple of things. First, the snowball effect, and sort of content, and what sort of stuff you want. And finally, I want to talk about sort of the Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. So I'll start off with the snowball effect, and that is really my analogy of how a YouTube channel or sort of a Facebook group or things like that are. So you'll get the person, they'll make the channel, they'll make the group, and first of all maybe you'll get a couple of people like it, maybe their friends will subscribe or will like this group, and then as more people see it and it gets more exposure, people start to join. But then as more and more people join, it gets more and more exposure. So it gathers popularity much faster, and so you might go from like 2 likes or 2 subscribers to 4, and then to 8, and then to 16, and then to 32, and 64, and it can just keep rising and rising and rising. So I think once you pick up speed and then you gain momentum, there's no stopping you unless you delete the channel or the group or you just stop putting out content, and I think that's the way it is. And I can't wait for this snowball to start rolling, if you know what I mean. It'll be good fun, and I think it'll be really enjoyable to be able to have a following and be able to put out good content, and definitely make me feel better. I have a long summer ahead, 4 months, so there's plenty to be doing. So at the moment with this channel, it's mainly I'm talking to myself really. It's me on my computer and the games, and the odd view here and there, but hopefully people will like it, they'll subscribe and comment, and I'll be able to put out better things, and more people will like it. So that moves me on to the content, and the sort of content people like. I mean, is it game modes, is it weapons, good scores, kill streaks, high KDs, or how-tos, just things that people want to watch, like whether you've got some person who completely destroys it to search and destroy, or it's always there in the top 2, top 3 in team deathmatch. So what sort of stuff do you want to watch? And I'll see what I can do if you leave a comment with that. And I suppose constructive feedback is always good, and criticisms, things I can improve. Always wanted to up the game and just get better, start that snowball rolling. And finally, I wanted to talk about Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. Now, I've played both, or I've played both in the series. I've played started off on COD 4. And play Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, World at War, and I really enjoyed them. I wish World at War was a little bit more popular. I did love those bolt-action rifles. But then again, I played Battlefield 2 a lot, and Battlefield Bad Company, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I think it's gonna be tight, because the way they play is they're very different games, even though they're very similar, the way you look at them. Modern Warfare is much more fast-paced, quick, the kill streaks, you get the perks and things like that. It's not sort of equipment or loadout that's primarily the difference. I mean, you might both get the M4 in both games, but they're handled differently, and the destructive scenery or the way people play, because in Battlefield, there's generally the maps are much larger, and there's much more travelling, so you get the vehicles as well, helicopters and planes, and boats and cars and tanks, and it's 2 very separate games, 2 very different games. But I think Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 is the closest they're getting in this year, and I personally can't wait for either of them to come out. I mean, I'm gonna buy them both and put up some content of it. I mean, I wanna get them both that night, when the night they release, and put up content the next day, with a commentary or maybe a live com. it'd be good fun. I think it'd be really good. But what do people think the main difference is between the two? I mean, there's clear differences here and there. I mean, the game mechanics are different, recoil and all that. But no, they're just two very separate games. So what are your thoughts on that? And with that, I'm going to wrap up, finish here. Let you get on with the rest of the gameplay if you want to, and don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. It will really help me and I really appreciate it. Thanks, bye.
We almost got this. Push harder. On the way. Mission accomplished. Good work.